Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're with not just one but two Ford Ranger Raptors. Okay, so the Raptor comes in 8 available colours, and today we've got cold orange and blue lightning was. Both absolutely stunning colours. I'm actually not sure which one I prefer yet. Blue is kind of swaying me at the minute. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the exterior design, we're going to look under the bonnet, talk about the engine, and then we're going to jump inside and have a look at some of the interior features. Let's start with looking up front. First thing you'll notice up front is this huge Ford lettering across the grille. This probably isn't to everybody's taste, but I think it looks fantastic and it really ties in well with the menacing looks of the Raptor. Also on the grille, you've got this little camera, which we'll talk about when we jump inside. It's got a little window scoosh on here, so if you've been off-road, camera gets dirty. When you spray your windows, it's also going to clean the camera, which is a really nice feature for when you come to park later on. As we move down the bumper, we've got this 2.5mm metal plate under here. This basically protects the engine when you're off-road. So if you're off-road, you hit any rocks, anything like that, you know your engine's going to be safe. Also, really nice feature about the Raptor is the actual bottom half of the bumper is separate from the body. And as you can see here, you've sort of got these rubber gaiters, which keeps it separate. This basically allows the bumper lower half to flex, say you clip anything like a rock or whatever, without doing any damage to the body itself, which is a really nifty feature. Also down here, we've got LED fog lights, and we've got these stunning LED matrix headlights. These feature the C-style daytime LED running lights, got your LED headlamps, and your indicators in here as well. Okay, so as we move around the side of the Raptor, first thing you'll notice is how wide this beast is. This is actually 100mm wider than the standard Ranger, meaning overall it's measuring over 2 meters in width. These arches are really nicely flared and really add to the sort of road presence. So unchanged from the last Raptor, we've got these huge BF Goodrich tyres wrapped on 17-inch alloy wheels, same style as before. These just look absolutely awesome, really add to that sort of off-road presence. This also sits 270mm high off the ground, so it sits higher than the standard Ranger as well. As we work along the side, we've got the body colour mirrors. They've also got the wee cabin underneath as well, which we'll show off when we jump in there. Got these beautiful solid metal steps, which I absolutely love. These are absolutely solid, and I really like that feature, and they're not flimsy like you see in some models. And as we come around the back, you'll see we've got just the standard Raptor sticker pack. You can actually spec an optional extra pack, which is shown on the Code Orange model. Just depends kind of what you fancy. Personally, I like this nice and simple look. As we work our way around the back, we've got again rear LED tail lights. Nice feature, these have actually got the built-in blind spot radar, and they also take into account if you're towing, you can add the length of your trailer in, and you'll also have the blind spot to that trailer. Really cool feature. As I come around the back of the tailgate, first thing I want to point out is I really like this touch from Ford, is they've made the oval black instead of blue, which is a really nice feature on the Raptor. That actually matches in as well to the black badging that we've got here, and you've also got the well-known stamped Ranger in that tailgate. Down here, we've got 2 huge towing hooks. Also got space for the tow bar, as you'd expect, and you've got those lovely dual exhausts. So as we open up the tailgate, the first thing worth pointing out is these cool little flaps. They've got a little clamp logo on them, and what that's for is you can put material on here, clamp onto the tailgate, and cut away as you like, which is a really cool touch. Also, you've got some power in here. In here you've got one 12-volt and also a 3-pin, so you can plug in a drill or a saw, whatever you like, and cut away. So the bed size itself is 1.5 meters in depth and 1.2 meters between rear wheel arches, meaning you can get plenty of payload in there. I'm also talking about payload, it's probably worth mentioning the towing capacity. In the Raptor, it's actually slightly down from the standard Ranger. This can only tow 2.5 tons, where your standard Ranger can actually tow 3.5 tons. Okay, so just quickly, before we jump inside, talk about interior, let's quickly look under the bonnet and talk about engine options. There's actually 2 options available. You've got a 2-litre EcoBlue diesel engine, or you've got this 3-litre petrol twin-turbo V6 monster. Can't wait to jump in, start it up, and let you guys hear it. As you can hear, sounds absolutely awesome. What you'll probably notice there, it's keyless start, so you just jump on your keys in your pocket and your start button's around here to turn the car on and off. Okay, so design-wise in here, it's actually really similar to the new Ranger. What makes it different though, with it being the Raptor, is you've got these nice red highlights around the grills. They're also continued onto the steering wheel. You've got the red stitch, you've got Raptor down here in the bottom, you've got this nice sort of leather centre trim, like a sports car, which is really cool. The seats themselves as well, you've got a bit of the red leather with the red stitch, and you've also got Raptor up here as well to match in with the wheel. Really nice touch. Seats themselves are really comfortable and unbelievably soft, with your leather, a little bit of Alcantara, and a really fun fact is these are actually based on an F-22 fighter jet seat design. Infotainment in the Raptor is absolutely brilliant. First thing is this lovely 12-inch touchscreen. Really responsive, incredible resolution, and it's got the new Ford Sync 4 software, which is brilliant. It's got Android Auto, it's got Apple CarPlay, and all the sounds coming through the 10-speaker B&O system, which is fantastic. Another great feature what I like is in the Raptor, you've got these analog heating controls. They're also though reflected in the touchscreen, so it gives you the option to either control it by a touchscreen or control it by analog controls, just depending on what you prefer. Really nice feature. Another great feature of the Raptor is you get this digital dash as standard, which I absolutely love. Love digital dashes, really modern, and this looks great in the Raptor. What's really nice is when you're changing between your modes, you get these really cool animations between off-road, terrain, snow, sand, and I just love how they've had a bit of fun with this. Other nice creature comforts that are worth pointing out is you've got heated seats and heated steering wheel in here, and I forgot to mention, these both front seats are literally controlled, so you can control your lumbar support, you can slide forwards, backwards, move them up and down and get yourself really, really comfortable. Other nice features is you've got wireless charging in here, and you've also got your USB and your USB-C down here too, which is great. Whilst we're in here, it's worth talking about a really nifty feature that I love. When you slide the car into drive and you turn it off, it's got this really nifty auto park feature where the gear selector moves itself to park, you can just get out and walk away. It's also worth noting that there's some incredible safety features in the Raptor too. There's so many, we need to just rattle through them. We've got auto emergency braking with pedestrian detection. We've got front and rear sensors, auto dimming rear view mirror, blind spot built in to the mirrors and the rear area lights like we already spoke about. We have got lane keep assist, we've got radar cruise control, and we've got full 360-degree cameras. When you pull this into reverse, you get to see this view. You've got the rear view reversing camera above, and down here you've got this full 360. What I do like though is if you jump into this menu, you can sort of play around with how you want this to look. So you can hit this button here and it gives you almost like this radar, which is full sensors around the car. So if you're trying to find a tight space, you can use that. Also, you can adjust the back camera angle to look down onto your tow hook from above, and you can also just tweak it so you can get perfectly hitched on to whatever you're deciding to tow. So that's a few of the features in the Raptor up front. Let's jump in the back and I'll show you a couple more. Okay, so in the back, again, lovely place to be, plenty of space. But what I wanted to show you guys is if you lift this rear seat, you've got a couple extra storage compartments, and the seat also pulls down, and you've got your top tellers for your child seat, you've got your wee subwoofer down here as well from your B&O, and you've also got your jack down here as well. Down here we've also got a USB and a USB-C, and love this feature, you've got the 3-pin in the back, and as you can see, charging my camera batteries with it right now. Okay, and that is a quick look at the all-new Ford Ranger Raptor. Absolutely love these, absolute beasts, and can't wait to see them out on the road with our customers. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. Please tell us in the comments if you want to know anything else, and please make sure you subscribe to our channel, and we really look forward to seeing you in the next one.